Um, Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom. This message is coming from myself, Mazi, became Ago Biafra and Kembana Biafra, Mazi, Usoji, I've come this morning, this afternoon, this evening because I want to pass this important information and encouragement message to the gallant Biafra media warriors. I'm doing this on my own capacity as one of the principal officers of this movement, as one of the gallant Biafra media warriors, as at the same time a Biafran who is much concerned about the affair of IPOB and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I want you to share this message that it may go swift, very, very fast, and viral to every quarters. When you look at your time now, you will notice that it is 17 minutes on top of the time, on top of the hour, wherever you are in the world. Here in Biafra land, it is 18 minutes right now, past 11 in the night. Looking at the judgment, the outcome of today's judgment at the appeal court, which they gave only but 45 minutes notice to our able lead counsel. 45 minutes notice before the kangaroo judgment they did today. You all understand that the three judges, the panel of judges, made up of three judges that passed that judgment, that declared that verdict on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case on 13th of this month, we are all removed from Abuja Appeal Court. They sent all of them to different locations, claiming it is their routine, rotational, whatever, from the appeal court. But I want to pass a very important and fast message. I won't take calls and I won't take your time. This is Fulani agenda. What you saw today in the court is a script written for them by the Fulani oligarchy. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been declared innocent, acquitted, and discharged by the same court. The same court of appeal that ruled for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's stay. To let us break it down, the grammar is no longer important. Breaking it down means that what the court declared today is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should continue staying in the DSS custody, pending the 1 week assessment of that judgment, which they passed today, which is going to the Supreme Court. When I told you last time that they are keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because they want him to be inside until after their 2023 presidential election. They are afraid of this man they call a small boy. They are afraid of this man they all called an internet broadcaster. They are all afraid of this man they call a miscreant. Now they do not want to leave him. And my message to each and every one of you, gallant men and women, is to stand up from tomorrow. We are going to unleash our media onslaught on this Fulani hegemony. From their Minister of Justice to Attorney General of Federation to Nigeria Bar Association. Nigeria Bar Association that are adamant, that are less than a rat. They cannot stand up to defend their own judiciary. Nigeria judiciary, as I speak to you right now, is I don't know the right word to use for it. It's less than a tissue paper. How they give such justice and they came back to disobey the order. What I'm trying to say is that I want to plead. I am not giving instruction, but I am bringing an idea, an encouragement word to all media warriors to forget about every other topic that you have that you want to talk about. Forget, jettison whatsoever topic you want to talk about. Bringing anybody to your platform, inviting anybody to your platform, whether it is for the Biafra struggle or anything. This time is not time we should do that. This is the right time for us to stand up and use our media onslaught against these people that are using their money, using the resources that they're getting from our land, and they imprisoning us, killing us, and they playing with the life of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you are still there sitting behind, thinking that some people are good to go and work for you to come and enjoy, those of you that say, I'm not going to talk, I'm not going to do anything until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out. Ask him, this is not time to bring anybody to your platform and begin to discuss things that doesn't matter. Anyone you are supposed to bring to your platform right now, as in a heart, should be somebody that will bring something to the table, that will expose the Nigerian government, that will expose their judiciary, that will expose Malami, that will expose their Minister of Justice, that will expose all the people that has to do with this, that are trying to watch this judgment that was given to us. I want to see angry men on their platforms. Radio Biafra should take it on. Biafra television, those that broadcast there should take it on. Media warriors should let us show them once again that we are strong. It is a wake-up call to all gallant men and women, those that we are choosing to do this work. I cannot sleep. I laid my head down to sleep. My spirit says, no, go out there and speak to your people before you go to bed. Even though I will not sleep this night. Because I don't see the reason why a man that was given justice, a man that had been declared innocent, a man that had been declared acquitted and discharged, is still languishing in the hand of the enemy. And some people are talking about things that doesn't matter enough, that doesn't matter in the struggle. Everybody that is a media warrior, I am using this opportunity to speak to each and every one of you, to stand as a gallant warrior, to stand as a lioness, to stand as a lion. Let us move as a pride and use our media preponderance to tell these people that we are not cowards. We have the capability, we have the ability on the media sector to make these people do what they are supposed to do. We do not have the might. We do not have the funds of CNN. We do not have the funds of BBC. Neither do we have the funds of Al Jazeera or even Nigeria Television Authority or any national television. But we have the might of media warrior. We are over 75 million people across the globe. Out of that 75 million people, if only but 3 million or 4 million of us, we emerge on a serious media campaign. We go to the media, we tell the whole world our story, because this is 21st century. At this point in time, we have every arsenal within our reach to let the whole world know what is happening to us. I am calling on each and every one of you to stand up right now, because this is the time. The time has come to prove to yourself as one of those people that love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The time have come to prove yourself as those people who claim to be media warriors. Those that are writing from Enochukwu or Haji Nicholas to Mazi Emeka Gift, who is one of our greatest Twitter guru. I respect you, Emeka Gift. You are doing a great job in that part, in that section of this movement in the media. I love you so much, you know that. I beg of you to continue to bring out handles the way we did it in 2015, 2016, 2017. You know how to fish out handles. Share it, let everybody do it. Let's follow each other. I do not want to know who is the most senior. I do not want to know who has more followers. I don't want to know who want to be the Oga, who want to be the Igwe, who want to be seen as number one. Be the number one. Be the number one, number two, number three, number four. Only you. But let us forget every other thing we are doing and focus on this particular topic that has to do with the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This man has given everything. This man has proven to the whole world that he is innocent, and the court have declared him innocent. The reason why they do not want to release him is because the court declared him acquitted and discharged unconditionally. There were no stringent conditions attached to his release. Even the court in Umaya gave order that this man should be sent back to Kenya, where they brought him, where they kidnapped and brought him in. I am calling on all the media warriors and those of you that are ready to support those that are working on the ground, those of you that have been sending us cards in the past. It is time to speed up, to support financially to those that you trust, that you believe when you give them money, they will be able to discharge. They will distribute those money accordingly. The Biafra media warrior are supposed to stand right now more stronger than ever. We are supposed to do something that we have never done before. We are supposed to triple every of our effort, put together all the effort we have done in this struggle. This is the time for us to do it times 10. I am saying this because I am not happy. Some of you may not understand why we are doing this. If I see any Biafra media warrior that I know discussing about someone who is important, someone who is less than a famine, someone who cannot even kill a rat, someone who cannot even come into the country he believes he's fighting for, and you begin to talk about that person, and you leave our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is an innocent man as I speak to you right now, because the court have declared him innocent. You should forget to talk about him, and you begin to discuss such person. I will personally come to insult you. I will personally come to draw you. I do not care. If all of you want, you can gang yourself together. What I am doing is what should be done. I do not need Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to tell me this is what you should do at this point in time, because I have followed him for a very long time. I knew when he wants action and when he wants silence. I knew when he wants silence from when he wants action. I knew when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will look at issue and say, don't go there. I remember those days when Mazi wants us to go on media war. He will give us signal, and men will go at work. Media onslaught is what I'm calling for this night, starting from tomorrow. Media onslaught is what I'm calling on all the media warriors. I cannot be mentioning names. I mention these two names because these two names are very, very special to me. Elo Chuku, Nicholas, or Haji are doing great with your writing parts. And all the media warriors that are doing currently well, I appreciate each and every one of you. But I want each and every one of you to remember today, write today's date. Today is the day that they gave that jungle justice. Stay. Do you know what it means? That they are giving order that Mazi should stay in DSS custody after the same court have declared him an innocent man. Do not go out there to begin to talk about something that is less important compared to what is most important. One day, in case you don't know, Biafra media warriors ojo. But it seems like some people have backslided because they are hearing that Mazi is about to come. They are now realizing like work has finished. This is the time for us to double our efforts. It is the time for us to double our efforts. Those of you that used to support what we are doing, finances, trying to send some people card, please do. I am not asking you to give me. Give anybody you know that will distribute it to the people that need it. We need to be tweeting. We need to be broadcasting. We need to be talking. We need to be sharing. We need to be writing articles. We need to be everything that has to do with media. Everybody should mount on the podium right now and take charge. You should be in charge of your media. Your phone should be on. Your Twitter handle should be on. Your writing pad should be on. Your thinking cap should be put on right now as in the hot. I am not happy. When you see me speaking like this, you know that something is going wrong. It is not Mazi that is speaking. There is a spirit speaking through me. And that spirit asks me to tell each and every one of you that it is time for us to stand up. It is time for us to work harder than ever, because the battle is getting to a different dimension. If Mazi Nnamdi had accepted all the conditions they are bringing to his table, by now, he would have been out. But Mazi Nnamdi say it is Biafra or I am lowered below 6 feet. And they knew the consequences of Mazi Nnamdi to be lowered below 6 feet. God forbid. They knew. And they cannot do that. They dare not try such. Share this program. Send it to any media warrior you know. Tell them that Mazi Nnamdi became, I am calling on each and every one of them. Tell them that I'm waking the spirit of those that are already slumber to wake up and do the needful. It is call for action. It is time for action. Forget about anybody who is trying to drag us backward, because this time around, believe you me, after this program, I know the enemies are watching. They are going to say, oh, they want to unite again. They want to start their media preponderance again. They want to bring their force again. They will pump money into the pocket of those that are distracting us. You will see them coming up with brand new issues that will attract you, that will make you to begin to talk about them and leave the big elephants. The big elephant that we are supposed to be talking about is that Mazi Nnamdi should be freed. If you know however you want to say it, if you know however you want to tweet it, if you know however you want to use it to do your program, put those on radio. Every of our topic now should be Mazi Nnamdi freedom from the hand of DSS. Believe you me, the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi is the freedom of over 75 million Biafrans. As Mazi Nnamdi is under incarceration, we all are under incarceration. As Mazi Nnamdi is suffering, we all should be suffering. As Mazi Nnamdi is in pain, we all are in pain. If you are exempting yourself, if you are seeing yourself as someone who is ready to relax and have those you call us fools to go and fight and get the effort for you to come and enjoy, Chineke akpọghị Chineke Chukwu okike bi n'eluigwe ga-akpọghị ọkụ. Because time have come and gone when bamboo was walking and monkey was eating. It will not happen again. This time around, we must all put hands together to fight this battle. This is fight to finish. It doesn't matter if Facebook block you after you say anything or you do anything to expose. The truth is there looking at you. We have every potential facts and figures that the world need. You think if you don't speak that the world are coming to your aid, they will not come until you speak up. So you will have every fact. If you go to my wall, you're going to see the judgment, the transcript of the judgment, the verdict that was given by Court of Appeal. We need to circulate it. We need to post it everywhere. We need to use it to make program. We need to dissect it. We need to call the attention of the world. One day, we need to prove that we are strong and we are many. If they block you on one of your accounts, you create another one. No excuse. If they block you in your 2 accounts, you create the 3rd one. You need to have Twitter handle. And you need to have Facebook multiple accounts. If you are sleeping, wake up. Collect your pen, collect your phone, begin to buka with that thing that you needed to be done. Right now, stop bukaing with song. Forget about the people who are dancing on Facebook with their wine, celebrating, enjoying, while our land is under siege. We must continue to tell the whole world our story. Because a philosopher said, when you want to write the history of my life, kindly allow me to handle my pen. Do not write it for me and do not handle my pen for me. We are here to let the whole world know that we need Mazi Nnamdi to come out, because Mazi Nnamdi has committed no crime, and the whole world knew that the court of justice have proved that Mazi Nnamdi is innocent. We should be talking about Malami. We should be talking about even the Nigeria Bar Association that are sleeping dogs. The Nigeria judiciary is already in quagmire. It's already trampled upon. In case you don't know, there are some governors from the eastern part of this contraption that are speaking up now, asking that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be freed. Ex-governors, ministers, they are asking that if competent court of jurisdiction have declared him innocent and say he has no case to answer, he should go. Why are they still holding him? They are holding him because he have refused to compromise. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remind us, he told us, I will not disappoint you, it is you that will disappoint me. Great Biafra media warriors, are you going to disappoint Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at this point in time that he needed our voice, our voices? We have never disappointed him. I myself have never disappointed him, and I will be the last person that will disappoint that gallant man, that savior of our own time. Every prophecy he said has come to pass, and now everything is on our own table. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done his own part. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still doing his part. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have refused to be bribed or cowed to do things that he's not supposed to do. That is going to be that will be against the struggle. Rather, he is there fighting in the front line like he promised us that I will be in the front line leading this army, and I will come to Nigeria and I will bring hell with me. Now they have already seen the hell. But what I'm saying today is this: God have said, free this man, he is innocent. But some people say, we are not going to free you. And they went to the same court that gave him freedom to say they are applying for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to stay back in the hands of the enemy. Why will that happen? And you are watching, and you are still planning to talk about and less important issues, why we have a very big issue looking at us in our face. I am your brother Mazi Biafra. I am a man that fears nobody. I believe that I'm already dead. I died so many years ago, so I'm not afraid of death anymore. What I'm telling you is the truth and nothing but the truth. You cannot do anything to me, because I believe that Chukwu Kikabiama is the one that giveth life, and he is the only one that has capacity and ability to take life. Therefore, if you are afraid that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming out before you come and join the struggle, or until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out before you begin to talk, that means you are a fool. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out whether you join or not. But God will punish you if you fail to join now, if you fail to talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now, and when you come out, I see you writing rubbish. I made a post on my wall today, and I asked a question. What is the most potent, most potential weapon that was given to us, that was impacted into us by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Now I want to tell you, because so many people answered it correctly, and I promised 2,000 naira card to one person only. But looking at the number of people that got it, over 100 people got it. Where do I have 2,000 times 100 to share to each and every one of them? But I will still fulfill my promise by single-handedly picking someone among all of them that need this card. I will give it to that person. The most dangerous, potential, and deadly weapon that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu imparted into us is fearlessness. Truth is the branches of what comes out of that your fearlessness. Bravery. And I'm going to explain this to you. If I am afraid to be killed, to be arrested, or to die, I will not be here speaking to you. Fearlessness is the most potent, the biggest arsenal that Mazi impacted into the brain of Biafrans. That is why each time we go on protest, 200 people will go on protest, 30 people will die. They will shoot 30 people to death. Tomorrow, in Enugu, knowing fully well that people are going to die, another 300 men will march on the streets and protest. 50 people will be shot to death. Next tomorrow, in Iguacha, you see another 500 people marching. 70 people were killed. The next day, in Imo State, you will see 1,000 men marching. This is a spirit of fearlessness. And that is what Fulani people are afraid of, in case you don't know. And that is the method of the Vietnamese. The Vietnamese were the first country where America ran away from battlefield. American-Vietnam War. Do you know why? Because Americans will kill 1,000 Vietnamese soldiers. Tomorrow, 5,000 will join. Tomorrow, America will kill another 1,500. Next tomorrow, 10,000 soldiers will emerge. They said, we are dying for what we believe in. We are dying for our own land. We are dying for the value that Chukwu Okike gave us. This is our ancestral land. It's better you kill all of us because we cannot give up. That is the spirit of fearlessness, boldness, bravery. And that is the biggest potential, potent that Mazi can put into us. In case you don't know, I am telling you. When some people talk about truth, truth are the branches. They're like the branches of the tree that follow up. Because if you are speaking truth and you are not brave enough to stand before your enemy and tell them the truth and they fight with them, that your truth will not be heard until you take away every atom of fear in you, until you combat the fear in you. That means you don't have courage. And that is truth. That you must have what is called bravery, fearlessness. Some people will call on my program and say, I am at my location. What a cowardice comment. You are at your location. It's better you don't tell me where you are because I don't care to know where you are. At your location. Why men are on the ground, suffering, being kidnapped. Some people who are residing abroad are telling us I'm at my location. That spirit of fearlessness is the most dangerous weapon that Mazi Nnamdi has imparted into us. And I want each and every one of us to have it, living in our brain. This life is worth nothing without your freedom. Ndụ anyị dị enwere ife ọwụ ma inweghị onwe gị. Inwere onwe gị, inwe ndụ. Ọ bụrụ na inwere onwe gị, nwanne hapụgodi ndụ anyị nọ. Ndụ adị atọ m ụtọ. As I'm talking to you right now, if I don't have small money or small change to buy fuel, I cannot speak to you because I cannot charge my phone. I cannot put on my light. I cannot do program. Because there is no power, there is no electricity. Ọkụ adịrị n'obodo. Obodo kpọrọ akpọ. Obodo nwụrụ anwụ. Obodo rere esipu. Security. You cannot travel from Enugu to Port Harcourt anything from 8 o'clock in the evening. Even in the daytime, you have people afraid that Lord Panther. Is that life? Your mothers are no longer safe to go into their farmland to farm and get food that children are going to eat. Are you alive? In a country where people are gathering, planning on how to take over your land, and you are afraid to come out and speak and call the attention of the international community that are supposed to come to your aid, and you tell me you are alive. I don't want to take much of your time, but believe you me, I will not take it easy. If I see people who are talking about issues that doesn't have to do with Mazi Nnamdi freedom, court have declared him free. The same court are now saying they should stay with DSS. For what reason? Who does that? Where does it happen? Give me example. And the media warriors, some of us are talking about something else. Today, that spirit of Biafra in me have taken over my spirit and asked me to tell you that from tomorrow, tomorrow being 29th, we all are going to go mad. We are going to go mad on social media. We are going to run mad on social media with these people. Everything that you have as your arsenal, bring it up with facts and figures. Things that the world should see and believe that yes, these people knows what they are doing. And I encourage those that are doing it already. I hail all of you. Jisi Kenolu. Well done, my brothers and my sisters. We are here, and the Biafra must come. I remember your brother Mazi the Chuku became a go Biafra and came on Biafra. As a weef in one in it, Malezopa Kazo, dear. Mazi Soja, they made it different. Forget about Ndemuna Gije. Don't talk about them for now. We should marshal out our media strength, media might, at least for 21 days, 3 good weeks, consecutively, fire to fire. We must push them away. We must make them to submit and obey that their own court order, because it is their own court that gave the order that this man is innocent. Niba Maria, he should go. Stand up and let the whole world hear your voice. Great Biafra media warriors. It is not a threat, it is an encouragement word. And I want each and every one of you to abide to this advice. From Mazi the Chuku became Ago Biafra. As Moya Feta Aga Fiyeji. Tomorrow, Chuku Kikabia Magedeba Ninendo, we will continue from where we stop. But expect a more fierce war against these people. This time around, after this particular war, BBC will do another. They will run another, what they call it, another program. They will compile another program, another documentary against us, and that will show if from now to 1 week, 2 weeks, until the release Nnamdi Kanu, BBC did not run any program against us. They did not tag us any nonsense. Believe you me, we have not done anything. The last time they were calling us, said that we are causing problem in Nigeria, this and that, blah blah blah. It gives me it gives me vitamin E, knowing fully well that we are working. If from now to 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they did not run another program on us to say, look at what these guys are doing, then we have not started. We must start it. We must get started, and we must do something that when Mazi can come out, he will say thank you for this battle, because it is a fight to finish. For me, one day, I have given my life a long time ago. The person speaking to you now is a dead man walking. If you give me Biafra, I will go and sit down. I will not talk about Nigeria in my life anymore. But if you refuse to release our leader and give us our nation, then one day, I will be sorry. Let me give you a small, should I say, azu. Come to new azu. The freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu spells doom for Nigeria government. That is why they want to attach something to it. But the God who we serve says through the court that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu freedom should not be attached with anything. So if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out unconditionally, automatically we have won all our cases. It says that we have right in their own court of law, in the United Nations, African Union Charter, European Union Charter, that we have right to ask for our own freedom. That is to say, as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming out, the next step is referendum for the people of Biafra. Let me just give you that small fish, in case you don't know. If you have nothing that will encourage you, if you have nothing that will give you, motivate you to make you to a strong fan, to not be afraid of anybody, at least when you put this behind your mind, you know that you are fighting for something, not that you are fighting for nothing. We are winning, and Biafra is coming. Biafra is here. As Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming out, referendum for the indigenous people of Biafra that will determine our future is going to follow suit. That is what I have to tell you. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Share this program. Take it to all media warrior. Take it to everywhere that you care. Both Ohanes and Igbo, or both Igbo, any platform, take it there. Because from tomorrow, I am coming to roar like a lion that I am once again. And I thank you so much for listening. Chukwu Kabe Magozionu. Katifonu.